Back with another video. Just wanted to give y'all a video giving y'all some value and telling y'all how I consistently get payouts from TopStep. Within the last 30 days, I got like 3 payouts from TopStep. It's my last payout from my funded account. It was for $1,400. So basically with TopStep X, if you don't know, that's a prop firm that gives you a $50K combine account, which is an evaluation account that you get to trade futures, which all you have to do is you got to reach and maintain a profit target of $3,000, which really isn't that much money. You got to meet a consistency target, which means that your best day cannot be 50% of your total profits. Basically just meaning you can't pass the combine in just one day. I normally do it within 2 days. You gotta make $1,500 one day, then make $1,500 the next day. You don't have to do it that way, but I'm saying that's how I like to do it. And what you can't do is you cannot lose $2,000. You cannot let your account balance go below $48,000 if you got a 50K account. If you got the 100K account, I think you can't lose $3,000, and if you got the 150K account, I think you can't lose $4,000. That's how TopStep works. Other brokers are probably similar, but they got their own distinct rules. Prop firms work, they pay out. Like I'm showing you, got my $1,400 from TopStep. Got multiple different payouts from TopStep, so it's money to be made, you know. So if you want to like have a little bit more in-depth analysis about like what I do on a daily basis or how to actually make this work for you, like with day trading, you could definitely join a Discord, be a part of the Discord. I actually do give out call outs, so I'll post a little screenshot like showing the call outs, showing the W's. This really just over this week gave out a couple of trades that ended up hitting TP. So if you was in a Discord, you would have cashed out on like these trades as well. But I do one-on-one calls, live trades, all of that stuff. So click the link in the description. You can join the Discord. With TopStep, what I like to do is I like to use certain indicators and I like to use certain strategies in order for me to actually reach that profit target of $3,000. So I'm gonna explain what those indicators are and what strategies I like to use. I'm what you would call a momentum trader. I don't really like to predict the market or anything like that. I basically just trade momentum. So that means I just go where the market goes. If the market's going up, I'm buying and I'm trading longs. If the market is going down, I'm selling and I'm trading shorts. So what I like to do is I like to draw up clear levels of support and resistance. Once you got that marked up, you know, once price taps into that zone, all you really got to do is wait for price to tap into that zone, you know, to either wait for it to reverse, or if you see it pushing through that level, you know that that level is going to either become support or resistance. If it pushes through this level of support becomes resistance. If it pushes through this area of resistance becomes support, becomes a new support level. So you draw that up. And then what I like to do is after the market opens for the New York trading session, I like to use the ORB method, which is the opening range breakout method. I like to wait 15 minutes for the market to play out, and then I'll draw up the lows and the highs from that opening 15 minutes, and I'll compare those lows and highs to the lows and the highs from pre-market. When I see that price action and when I see price tapping into certain areas, I'm gonna know what to do based off of the ORB method. I use all of that in conjunction with, you know, what the price of the US dollar index is doing. Sometimes it's a correlation between what the price is doing with the US dollar index and what NASDAQ is doing. So all of the different type of alpha that you get from, you know, listening to news and all of the type of stuff that's going on with world events that basically influence the price of the NASDAQ. So basically use all of that in conjunction. If everything is lining up, you know, that's when I jump into a trade. I noticed that whenever I don't wait for everything to line up and it's like just one thing that I'm going off of, I'm basically just FOMOing into a trade, just hoping that it plays out, you know, based off of one factor, and that's not a good thing. You really want to have a bunch of different factors. One of the indicators that I like to use that kind of help me, just go to indicators, and I think this is called the stochastic indicator right here. It's the yellow and blue lines that you see. Sorry if I'm butchering how to pronounce this, but I like to use all of those different indicators and Confluences together when I trade NASDAQ, and that's how I end up basically just getting winning trades where I can end up making like $1,500 or $1,000 per trade. So you could pass these 50K combines pretty quickly within like maybe like I say 2 to 3 days, you know, at the quickest. But ultimately I ended up making $3,000 today total. So $3,000 between two accounts. It's 10:16 trading NASDAQ. It's the New York trading session. Basically just waiting for this trade to finish up so I could close out. Basically the indicator that I use is stochastic. I forgot how to pronounce it. The stochastic indicator. The VWAP, moving average price. I got the support and resistance zones drawn up on the charts as well. Pretty much got everything that, you know, I talk about in my breakdown of strategies that I use. All my boxes was checked off for me to take this trade. I actually took it on one of my combine accounts earlier, and I was able to catch it at a better entry. Currently up like what, $1,200 on this 50K combine. I'm targeting $1,500 in profit so that I could pass this combine in like 2 days. So basically this morning price opened up bearish. It looked like it was a continuation of the downtrend from the overnight hours. It ended up hitting this level of support right here, rejected this zone multiple times, and then it came back up. I guess this would be retracement, and I'm basically just targeting the area of resistance. That's my take profit. Okay, price shooting up. It's looking like it's about to hit TP. Come on, hit TP. Okay, come on, hit TP. Come on, 1,400. Just a couple dollars away. Come on, hit TP. All right, it hit TP, 1,400. Well, it hit 1,500 actually. That's pretty much like how I do it every day with my strategy that I use. I got a couple different Confluences and, you know, certain indicators that I use that actually help make it a lot easier for me to actually find good entries to take trades. And obviously, you know, when you add that in conjunction with the trend line, support and resistance, supply and demand zones, when you actually know what indicators to use and what methods to actually use in conjunction with those Confluences, it's real easy for you to actually become a profitable day trader. And that's pretty much the strategy in a nutshell. I have like a pretty much consistent 60-65% win percentage with the strategies that I use, and that's how I was able to get 3 payouts in the last 30 days. So if you use this strategy, let me know if it actually works for you. Let me know if I helped you in any way become a profitable day trader and get payouts with your TopStep accounts or whatever prop firms that you guys use. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. Y'all be smooth.